welcome back to my channel, Perfect Top Deck. My name is Chloe, and today we are going to jump into another draft. Our first one went pretty well. As you can see, we got 5 wins, and yeah, we're just gonna do it again. Hopefully do better this time. Last time our game plan was cast our really expensive things, and it kind of worked out. So let's just hope we don't have to do that again. Let's jump right into it. Okay, let's get started with another. We're gonna use coins this time with another Foundations draft. Yeah, first one went pretty well. Run it back, do it again. Ready? Let's go. Okay, so what is our game plan? Don't be bad at drafting. I mean, that's a pretty good start. We could also I don't know, I guess we're still kind of trying to figure out like what goes best, what's the best kind of decks. What do we play against that we really were like, wow? The flash armor, +2, +0, indestructible, blah blah blah, flying, did a number on us last game. So yeah, something to look out for. Wow, does anybody ever feel like the last seat is always waiting and then has to restart? Oh no! I think somebody does this on purpose. You think so? Not sure. Okay, we'll have to rebuild the queue. Wow! Nobody wants to play! So we are basically hoping to, I don't know, let's talk about something other than Magic while we're waiting. How's everyone's days going? It's beautiful and sunny where I'm at. Yeah. And I'd rather play Magic the Gathering inside. Wild. Okay, let's get ready. Please. Okay, we're waiting for 4 people to ready up, but while we're waiting, yeah, start with a good color, preferably. Okay, whenever you gain life, create a cat. Well, that's pretty good. We could do the cat thing. It doesn't even have to be like a life gain cat thing. We could, when it attacks, create 2 fairies, +1/+1 counter, and flying. Treasure tokens. Okay, well, I suppose this is Cat Collector is the best card in the pack. We could try to Tolarian Terror. We would have to take it now and build around it. It's not a bad card. And we could do instants and sorceries. Gaining life in this set is actually harder than it looks, but casting instants and sorceries, not as hard. We're gonna try the Tolarian Terror. And maybe we'll get something to back it up, maybe not. And of course we don't have to stick with that. We can by all means switch it up. When this creature enters, create a 4/4 dragon with flying. Okay. We can bounce a creature. We have a witness protection. Return all attacking creatures to their hand. This would buy us time if we are trying to Tolarian Terror. So I guess we'll see. If we get another, okay, well, we definitely want to think twice. What else is happening? The sacrifice creature. You can have this creature fight, a banner. We have a flyer. We're gonna take the card draw. Okay, a landfall kraken that stuns creatures. Well, that's kind of cute. I think so. I mean, we're kind of in blue. It would be something that would need to be dealt with. So, and it's a 5/6, so it blocks pretty well. We could do, what color should we do with this deck? We can draw a card, we can do some damage, gain a life. We'll probably stick to, should we go into green? How many instants? We're gonna take the green just in case. We might not be going into green, but Snakestone Veil is an instant or sorcery that's gonna protect our very few creatures that we would like to have. And we'll have to see. We'll have to see if Simic is the answer. Okay, well, deals 2 damage to each creature without flying. Well, Meteor Golem, it is removal, very expensive removal. However, removal nonetheless. And it's colorless, so we could still pick whatever color we want to go into. Okay. Okay, let's see. We could 3-drop, well, we did kind of talk about green, and this is a good 3-drop for green. Okay. Good red. Oh, and we have a bushwhack for green. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna try to do this Simic thing. Perhaps. We're still kind of debating. We would like this to draw a card. Okay, now we would like, oh, not really sure. I'm not really sure what we're doing. Should we think harder? I think thinking harder will hurt our brain more. So yeah, we'll take the removal. We do like the +1/+1, but we don't have +1/+1 count. I mean, we like the card draw aspect. We don't have +1/+1 counters. We're not putting lands on the battlefield. So we will take a large creature, take the elemental, and then we'll put this in our sideboard. Okay, we'll see what colors. We don't have to play green. We can definitely switch out of green at any time. But we can kind of see what's going on. We can also switch out of blue. We don't have to play the terror. It's just convenient so far. We reveal a creature card. Good blocker. And we can reveal creature cards for the amount of lands. Oh, maybe we are in green. Loot's pretty good, right? I've never played with loot, but I mean, it's adorable. So I guess that's a good start. Okay, well, kind of greenish, bluish, something going on. Mana value 1, reveal it. Oh, well, we do have instant or sorcery with mana value 1. We do have plenty of those. Bolt Wave is cute, but we'll play a Micromancer. That's fine. A counter spell. Create a token that's a copy. We can bite. If a creature died, we don't really have creatures trying to die. We could take the, we don't want to give our opponent, we really don't want to give opponent mana. So we are going to take the bite down. Unless we want to take this for our collection. We'll take the bite down. Okay. Well, actually, we do like this. Oh, 2 Llanowar elves. Oh, the elf might be better to kind of get us to, and we have a landfall creature. We do have some high, we're going to take the elf because we do have some pretty high, ooh, a land in our colors. We're going to have to take the removal for sure though, I think, because we would want to deal with flyers. Create a token that's a copy of a creature you control. Well, we have plenty of creatures we do not mind copying. And we don't mind if that goes to our graveyard as well. So perhaps we will take that. Puts it on the top or bottom and we get to surveil. Or we can destroy another artifact, enchantment, or creature. Well, okay, creature with flying. I don't know if we'll be playing both of those. However, we will see. Probably not. Probably we should have taken the put target creature. It would buy us time. I guess, okay, so let's come up with a game plan. We would like to buy ourselves time until we get to some of our bigger creatures, which is kind of what we did last game, but completely different because we had removal then, hard removal. We do not have a hard removal this time. So we'll see how it goes. We're in middle of pack 2, so we still have time, don't worry. We have a little bit of card draw. The loot allows us to play a land. Okay. We'll see what else we get. We are waiting for, ooh, many a people. Okay. Okay. If you control a creature with 4 or greater, creatures with 4 or greater have trample. Well, that's pretty much what we're trying to do. So, pretty good. And it's 4 or greater. Well, this is perfect for that. We're gonna ambush wolf. We'll take the bolt wave for our collection. No problem. No problem. Okay. I guess for our collection, we're not really playing those colors. We'll definitely take the Llanowar elves. Okay, well, we are probably racing to cast our spells pretty quickly, especially with these 2 Llanowar elves. So, okay. Oh, and we got a green. Okay, whenever another token dies, you may reveal cards until you reveal a creature card. Period. We love that for us. We will be taking that. There is some good white cards too, though. Mill 3 cards, get an instant or sorcery back. Well, that's kind of cute. Kind of puts some cards in our graveyard. Also allows us to cast our Tolarian Terror a little quicker. We have 12 creatures so far. Okay, we would like, what would we like to see here? I guess some lower drop, either something to buy us some time or something to ramp into. or ramp itself. I mean, we can't not take it, especially after we have the other person that gives trample. Where did that go? Garruk's Uprising. Yeah, period. Creatures you control have trample. Say less. Okay, so that's basically what we're doing. We are going to smash base. Preferably. Preferably. We love a Reclamation Sage. Ooh, but we like our Terror better, I think. That's basically what we're doing. We're casting Instants and we're going to take the Terror. I know. Ooh, some removal? Say less. Thank you. We love removal. It does give opponent a mana, but sometimes you have to. We're not going to play 2 Broken Wings. We'll play 1 though. Perhaps. We'll see. It looks like we almost have our deck built besides lands. Unless we get something super good for what we are trying to do. A 2-drop creature does look very appetizing. We'll take a 2-drop. We definitely have to play perhaps 17 lands, unfortunately. Oof. Well, we clearly have to take another one of these, which is super good for us. Super good. Okay, let's not get too cocky because we always lose when we're confident. No, really. That really happens, actually. Okay, so if you attack this turn, draw a card, a 4/3 flyer, or we could take the small flyer, the loot flyer. We're gonna take the 2-drop. We have plenty of not 2-drops, so I think we'll a 3/3 trample or a land. We'll take the land. I'm not sure we'll be playing that card, but we will grab it. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Should we really just go all in on trying to cast large creatures that can trample? Actually, we're going to play the Sage and get rid of the... Okay, we're going to play the Reclamation Sage and get rid of the Broken Wings. Do we have a flyer? Okay, I think we'll be fine. Should we have taken the gain 4 life, counters, person? Perhaps, but we don't want to get stuck with all large creatures in our hands. Let's go to cutting. Okay, we like the Terror. We like the Reflection. Fortunately, I don't think the Reflection's making the cut. We do like the flyer. What would we cut instead of a flyer? This isn't always going to be a 7-drop, so just keep that in mind. We can search for a 1-drop instant or sorcery. We have a couple, well, literally only a couple, so not that relevant. We are definitely playing 17 lands. We like 4. We'll go ahead and get rid of the Broken Wings. This is 4 power. We need that. Loot's great. Reclamation Sage is the replacement for Broken Wings. We love our Spider. Card draw, removal, creature. Snakeskin Veil, we need both of them. A Bushwhack is cool. A Witness Protection is probably ideal. We definitely have to cut some more cards. We unfortunately do not want to get caught with too many of these large creatures in our hand. We would like to cast them early though. Are there Llanowar Elves? Should we mill 3 cards, return an instant or sorcery? I'm not sure we need to do that. We're gonna cut the 5-drop. Okay, we need to cut 1 more card. Whew, hopefully this goes how we want it to go. Also, we're gonna cut, how many lands are we playing? 16. Is 16 too light? We don't really have ways to go get lands either. Okay, we're gonna try 16. And if it doesn't work out, somebody yell at me. Game number 1? Wish us luck. Thanks for watching. Okay, game number 1. I mean, let's just kind of... Hello, the kitten. I also kind of... Well, we're not gonna say kitten, but... Okay, we'll keep this. We have our person. Let's play a land for turn, pass the turn. Opponent playing planes. We will play a land, play our creature, pass the turn. Okay. Opponent is going to play an angel. Oh, we drew a land for turn, thankfully. If you control another creature 4 or greater. Okay, well, not quite what we wanted. Creatures you control have trample. Okay, well, we're not going to waste a turn, so we will go ahead and play this. Our creature has trample now. We will not be attacking though. Let's see how many angels opponent was able to grab. Oh! Okay, opponent did not appreciate our... Good thing we have a reclamation sage. Should we play our loot? Well, I wish we had an additional land to play loot. I really do. Okay, we're gonna play the loot. We are able to get rid of this Banishing Light. We would like to wait until we get a creature with power 4 or greater down. Opponent is going to attack us for 1. We will not be blocking. Okay. Land for turn. Which is, good news. We can go to combat. We will be swinging 1. And I guess we'll go ahead and get back our... We could wait, is the thing. Okay, we'll end turn and wait. We could wait to get back our Banishing Light. So, we're gonna try that. Okay, opponent is gonna play a Hawk for turn. Okay, well, we'll definitely play a Spinner. Next to combat. No reason to, when it dies. Okay, we will attack for... We won't attack. No attacks in the turn. Okay, we do need lands. Unfortunately, it does look like we will be putting... Okay, it's our turn again. Opponent is also having land problems. Well, let's go to Surveil 1. We will Surveil... Ironically, you're keeping our lands right now. We can draw a card to discard a card. We would like that land for turn. Having puppy problems. Okay. Okay, so let's... Is this at any time? Okay, we'll do it on opponent's turn. Let's see. No reason to attack. We would like to do this now. So, we will go ahead and draw a card. And unfortunately, I think it's time to get rid of the Tolarian Terror. But we can play a land for turn, and that's what's important. Okay. Pass to attackers. Opponent is going to attack. We will pass to blockers. Should we block with our loot? We're going to try. Opponent. Opponent might try to joust. Oh, wow. +3/+0 in first strike. Well, our loot is down. And that's okay, though, because we can get another creature. However, we will take action, please. Oh, Atlanta War Elves. Well, pass in turn. Okay, well, Atlanta War Elves is fine, actually, because we can play our Atlanta War Elves. Then we're going to play our Reclamation Sage. Get our... take action, please. We will get our... Yay! We'll play a land for turn. Next to combat. Well, let's see if opponent lets this die. Oh, nope, opponent will take 3. Okay, well, we have our whole little system set up, pretty much. All of our creatures have trample. Ooh, opponent's gonna play a big flyer. Oh, and finally, put a counter on their creature. And it is our turn, we'll draw a card. Okay, let's play a land for turn. We definitely will have to bite down this flyer. Can't really deal with that. And then we can move to combat. Well, we do not mind the Reclamation Sage dying. So we also don't mind the Thespian dying. Oh no, the Thespian can be blocked. Oh, the Reclamation Sage can be blocked too. Whenever another... Okay, let's force opponent to do something. Okay, if opponent's going to block there, I think it's okay to just let it die because we get to go get a creature, which is no problem. We will take action. Cute. And then we can play this now. Wonderful news. We will have it fight the Youthful Valkyrie. Draw a card. Okay, this deck does seem like it's doing what we want it to do, right? I think so. Can opponent really get around all of this cool stuff we have going on? Opponent will try. Don't you worry. Okay. If you want to waste a combat trick. Oh, okay. Oh. That's okay, opponent. We will... Opponent scoops it up. Okay, first of all, that spider... That's a crazy! How awesome! What a wonderful spider. Okay, we did really good that game. Is there anything we should process and switch? Probably not. Let's jump into another one. Game number 2. Yay. Hello, opponent. Okay, game number 2. We actually have a mana dork this time. We'll keep it. Opponent. Okay, we will keep. Okay, opponent will play a land. Oh, we got another land. Okay, we'll play our mana dork, pass the turn. Hello, opponent. Okay, perfect. Let's play a land for turn. And we will go ahead and play our 4-drop. I mean, our 4-power creature. Hopefully, opponent does not remove this creature because we would like to draw a card. However, if opponent would like to remove the creature, I guess we'll cry. I don't know. Opponent. We won't block opponent. Go ahead, make a goblin. Just don't kill our eager truffle snout, please. Oh, a loot. Cute. Anything else, opponent? Okay, opponent will play an extra land for turn. We will play a land for turn. Play an uprising. We got our own loot, and then we will go ahead and attack. Really? Opponent with the double block. Wow. We'll definitely be killing the loot. No problem, opponent. I know you were scared of that 4-2, but we were scared of your loot. So, okay. Opponent. Going to hit us for 3. With the Elf Lord. Okay. Well, let's play a land for turn. We then want to do 1, 2, 3 to play a loot. We'll play another land for turn. We have a bite down, but we don't really need it right now. No attacks. We'll end the turn. Okay. Next turn, we can reveal a creature card. If we draw a land, we can Meteor Golem Dwynnin. Let's do attackers. Okay, we're going to pass the blockers. We're going to block here. If opponent has a pump spell, we are going to bite down. I'm sure opponent has a pump spell. That's why they... Yes. So we are going to bite down opponents with our elf. Yeah, I guess with the elf. We're going to bite down opponent's creature and fizzle the spell. Take 3. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. We would love another one, I suppose. Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, let's go ahead and... we're going to kill the Gwynin. And we will not be attacking. Okay, we would like a large creature to draw just so we can draw some cards. We do have this Aetherize still, which would help us out with these tokens if they decided to attack. Another Dwynnin! Yay! Okay, perfect. We have a Terror as well. Well, we will go to combat. No attacks. In the turn. Okay, we'll see if opponent attacks. Maybe they have like a pump your creatures kind of something going on. They might even play this double target creature's power. And opponent will be very sad when we bounce all of their creatures to their hand. Opponent did not do that. Okay, pass 2. Okay, no problem, opponent. We will go ahead and activate our ability. We'll take an ambush wolf. We will exile this card from opponent's graveyard, please. And then it's our turn. Okay, so we have a land for turn, which is nice for our hexproof. Let's move to combat. We will attack with our wolf, see what happens. Opponent. Okay, opponent's gonna block. Should we save? Should we save it? Probably not. Auto assign lethal. That's interesting to look at nowadays. We can keep the Aetherize. I don't think opponent will be... Let's draw a card. And keep up some protection. We'll play land for turn. In the turn, 22 cards left. Opponent is going to do the same thing. No problem, opponent. Go ahead. Hopefully opponent finds a 4/5 that we don't want to deal with. Okay, opponent is going to, if a creature died this turn, put 2+1 counters on target creature you control. Pass to blockers. No blocks. No problem, opponent. Okay, well this is nice. And then we can draw a card. So let's go ahead and... we can't do anything after that, so let's move to combat. Okay, we're gonna swing an opponent for 5. Trample. Opponent. Okay, opponent will take the damage. Then we will play a 6-drop. Hopefully draw a land, actually. We will not draw a land. However, we will definitely play this creature as well. Draw another card. Drew a land. Play a land for turn. And then we will tap down loot and put a stun counter on loot. Why? So that way opponent cannot activate loot again. Okay, opponent. Gonna play an elf for turn. No problem. Okay, opponent is going to attack us for 1 once more. We will not be blocking. We'll take 1. Our turn. Ooh, can opponent even deal with that? Let's move to attackers. We'll attack with these 2 creatures. Opponent going to block. Opponent going to double block. Can do 7. Well, we cannot save the creature. However, that is fine. We will go ahead and go to damage. We'll be doing all 5 damage. This is cute. This is the first I've seen this little damage counter. We'll go ahead and do it that way. We don't want... opponent keeps attacking with 1 creature so they can try to put... oh, and we get to... yes, please. And then we will fight Dwynnon because we don't like Dwynnon. Actually, we're going to fight the loot. Unfortunately. We can't let opponent take action. We can't let opponent loot. And then we will end the turn. Okay, I mean, this deck is looking like it's doing what we want it to do. There's no complaints so far. Opponent drew a land for turn. Opponent is going to pass turn. Okay, it will be our turn. We can just bushwhack a blocker and try to get in, honestly. So let's bushwhack. Okay, opponent scooped it up. Okay, opponent was like, stop taking so long to murder us. Sorry, opponent. We were trying to figure out which creature to use to bushwhack. Game to win. I mean, that's pretty cute. I mean, there's no complaints over here. Next game. I think that went pretty well. That's pretty cute. Right? Our deck's doing basically everything we want it to do and more. So let's do it again. Game number 3. Yeah, draft going well. We have to knock on wood or something because you know. Mr. Friend. Hello, Mr. Friend. We're going to keep this. I know it sounds crazy because we have no blue. However, we have a mana dork and we have a this and we have a creature to draw a card with. Opponent also has a 1-drop. Okay, let's play a land for turn. We actually could play the loot. However, does opponent have a bolt? Okay, let's try to protect ourselves through a bolt. A bolt wave. Because if opponent kills our spinner, we cry. Oh, that's fine, opponent. Okay, we will play this for turn. Are we going to attack? Well, no attacks. If opponent wants to pay a mana to make sure we can't block, we are okay with that. We are not okay with a murder. Really, opponent should kill our mana dork if they are thinking about it. No problem, opponent. Oh. Well, we're not gonna block you, don't worry. Ooh. Opponent did not mind death. Sacrifice a permanent, lose 3 life, or discard a card. Okay. We'll discard it. We can't cast it anyway, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Perfect. Play a land for turn. We will not be attacking. If opponent has removal for this spinner, that's good for opponent. We need lands. Okay, we will... Oh, okay, that's fine, opponent. We will block. Okay, nice for opponent. Opponent's gonna put 2 lands in their graveyard. We will discard a Tolarian Terror that we are nowhere near close to casting. Let's play a... We don't have to play a land for turn yet. We can play an Uprising, draw a card. Okay. We could play 2 lands for turn. We have Reclamation Sage. Not very helpful right now. Next to combat. No attacks. We'll go ahead and end turn. Okay, well, on our next turn, we can loot. So, that would be ideal. Our opponent is going to try to murder us, but... Whew! It deals double damage instead, so we're taking 4. No blocks, we'll take 4. And then we will... Wow. Wow. Okay. We're going to discard a card. Play a Triceratops. Draw 2 cards. Play 2 lands for turn. No attacks. Okay, well, this is not very good. Opponent. Wow. Okay, well, that was a fun game. We had so much fun there. Well, let's block here and block here. Take 10. That was a good game. We'll take that loss. There was absolutely nothing we could do about that. Absolutely nothing we could do about what opponent had going on there. Opponent had that figured out, and that's okay. We are happy for... Who was that? Mr. Friend? If that was Mr. Friend, we are happy for you, because that was crazy. Okay, we also were kind of struggling with lands for a second, but then loot caught us back up. Okay, loot, it's always a pleasure to see you. Let's play our elf and pass the turn. Turn 3 loot, play an additional land, do cool things. Opponent playing a tapped land. Okay, let's play a land for turn. And yeah, we're gonna play loot. And we're gonna play another land for turn. End the turn. Okay. Perhaps opponent will not kill loot. Oh, a defender wall. We like that. We like that a lot. Okay, let's play a land for turn. Let's play a bird. And let's also play a 3-drop. We need 1 more land to start looting. So we'll keep the land. Ironically. And then we're also going to... Well, we don't want... Watch opponent have the 2 mana to kill a tapped creature. We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, opponent. Oh, okay, well, we're going to do this. Opponent's not attacking yet. Let's move to combat. We'll go here and here. Opponent is clearly blocking this 3-1, so we'll just attack with 1. And we can loot on opponent's turn. Sounds good to me. Opponent, exile up to 2 cards from a single graveyard. Okay, well, fortunately, there are no cards to exile. Pass to attackers. Let's loot. Oh, a Reclamation Sage. We like that. Oh, we could have destroyed the wall. However, we're just going to destroy opponent's thing instead. Let's go ahead and move to... We could get a... If we loot right now, we could find a creature that fights. A Day of Judgment would wreck us, but I guess we're getting wrecked regardless. Okay, let's do it. Oh, no. Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and eat opponent's creature. We're going to attack here. Just 1 again, unfortunately. Yeah, Day of Judgment wrecks us. Wrecks. Oh... Opponent should have saved that. Opponent does not know. Opponent does not know what they are in for. We have plenty of creatures that would have applied to. Okay. If you think we were... Oh, actually, not only. We will also surveil. Oh, okay. Well, that's cute, opponent. That's fine. We'll surveil a land. Good job, opponent. Bite down. Oh, we're not really in the mood to bite down. I suppose we'll go to combat. We're going to swing 1 again. End the turn. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Opponent not going to attack. We'll loot. We would like a... Oh, we cannot turn down that creature. No matter what we would like. Let's bite down the angel. Angel's got to go. And then we will move to attack. So we can attack here. Okay, 20 turns to go, opponent. We can't really get through your 4-2 so far. If opponent tries to kill our Spinner of Souls, we will draw a card because we do have... Well, that's getting witness protected. Pass to attackers. Okay, let's think twice. We would probably rather have the land. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and... Should we play a tapped land? If we play an untapped land, we can loot and witness protection. And the witness protection definitely has to happen. Okay, moving on to combat. Let's go 1. We'll attack here as well. Okay, opponent perhaps wants to reanimate, but that's fine. We are going to take action, get a Meteor Golem, which we love, play a land for turn, and we'll go ahead and end the turn. And then we can also loot. I don't know if opponent can get out of all of the card, whatever it's called, card advantage that we have going on. Okay, let's go ahead and loot. The Kraken, or we can have... Oh, we'll fight the Angel. No problem. Opponent. We'll take action. Thank you, opponent. Take action. Okay, so opponent did try to save their flyer there. I suppose we will go ahead and destroy it. If we're being a little too greedy, that's definitely a possibility. A non-token creature dies. We'll go 1. Yeah. 17 turns to go. Opponent is top decking though. A land would be perfect. It's not a land. Okay, resolve. That's fine, opponent. Draw and then this card. Okay, we will discard the terror. Pass to attackers. At least now we have... Okay, our turn. We have more creatures to... Oh, look, our other terror. Let's go ahead and move to combat. We don't want to swing this. We will swing here, though. Okay, 2 attackers. Oh. Oh, well. Duh. Opponent will block. Let's go ahead and play our 12-8. In the turn, we can draw. We would love to draw our... Okay, perfect. We would love to draw our trample thing. Opponent. Pass to attackers. Okay, opponent will end the turn. We are going to actually dump this Tolarian Terror. No, we're not. Perfect. This is what we wanted. So we're going to go ahead and play this. Give our creatures trample. Opponent. Does this go on the battlefield? Oh, into hand. Nice. Thanks, opponent. Opponent. Oh, nice. Let's go ahead and move to attackers. 1 in the air. Might as well throw this guy on the ground. We do not want this person to die. That is definitely a problem. Okay, opponent's going to take the 13. We would love opponent to get rid of this stupid wall. That would be great news. Okay, opponent changing up. Debating. The Meteor Golem dying would put another creature in our hand. We also have the mana to loot right now. Opponent. Still debating how to survive. Yes, please. Okay, opponent at 7 life. And creating a treasure token. Resolve. We will take action. We like a Truffle Snout. How many cards do we have left in our deck? 11? Okay, no problem. We'll go ahead and draw another card. Play a land for turn, end the turn. Okay, opponent needs a Day of Judgment. Okay, opponent does not have a Day of Judgment. Can opponent remove our creature? Oh, opponent is big sad. We're so sorry, opponent. We're so sorry. We're so sorry. Good game? Good game. Good game, opponent. Thanks, Bob. Yeah. Good game, opponent. Yeah, that Snake Veil came in handy. Came in handy for sure. Good games, opponent. Okay. Our deck is resilient. Clearly. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into another one. We have 1 loss so far and 3 wins. So let's do another one. Cool. Sounds good. Game number 5. Maybe? Hello, opponent, Paco. Ooh, we will... Listen, loot is our... I don't know how loot keeps coming in our opening hand, but we'll keep track. We'll keep track. We will keep track of the looting that we will be looting. Loot's such a good card. Especially when you play it on turn 2. Okay. Opponent kills the elf. Everybody else has not killed the elf, so that was good for opponent. Land for turn. We will try to play another creature, see if opponent kills it. Okay. Let's play a land for turn. And move to combat. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. And then we're going to play this. I think opponent's waiting for us to play a creature here, probably to murder it. So we will wait on that. We'll play this instead. Okay. Let's go ahead and play a land for turn. We will also go ahead and attack. We'll play loot. And we'll play another land for turn. And then we're also able to draw and discard, which is nice because this Tolarian Terror, which we can cast kind of soon, just not really that soon enough. Ooh, is opponent going to kill loot? Loot is dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6, 7. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to draw. Ooh. Okay, we're definitely going to get rid of the Terror. Are we? Or is it the Sage? Okay, bye, loot. It was nice knowing you, loot. Okay, bushwhack. Well, we could go get a land. We do need a land. We'll go ahead and get a forest. Play a land for turn. We don't really need to sage. And then we'll be attacking for 1 in the turn. Okay, unfortunately this meteor golem, maybe we should have kept the terror, and this is why. Because it would have triggered our uprising at the very least. No blocks, opponent. We're taking 3. Oh, okay, cute. Opponent is going to 5-2. 4 mana 5-2 us. Oh. To force us to perhaps... Oh. Opponent took a land for turn. We are going to draw and discard. Okay, we will get rid of the sage. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take the 5-2. Just in case. We did give opponent more mana. However, what can we do? And then we'll go ahead and draw a card. Hopefully it's a land. That would be actually nice. Okay, well, that's fine too, because then we can draw another card. We can draw another card after, so that will be fine. Unless opponent kills our 4-2. Then we will not be drawing cards. Opponent. Okay, oh. No problem, opponent. We would love a land. That's not a land. Let's go ahead and draw land, hopefully, for turn. Draw. Okay, well, we have all of our huge creatures, so that's wonderful news. Let's go ahead and go to combat. We will not be attacking in the turn. Opponent can make this a 9, which is kind of unfortunate for our health and well-being. So I suppose we will block. Activate ability. Okay, a witness protection. Well, we definitely need that. What can we get rid of? Destroy non-land permanent. A 5/6 is a good block. That fights something. Or destroy. It's not a. It doesn't draw us cards. Okay, this is the one that doesn't draw us cards. So that's the one we're gonna get rid of. Opponent. Nice, opponent. Okay, opponent wants to draw some cards. No problem. We will. Unfortunately, we would have really liked, we have to play this. We would have liked to do it in a different order, but we cannot do that. We could draw 2 cards and have this fight the, but what if we don't draw? We're gonna do it like this. Witness protection. Okay, and then we will go ahead and fight this. Draw some cards. Perfect, perfect. Take action. We would like to fight. And then we're going to deal some combat damage and make a food. All right, pass the turn. Opponent's going to draw some extra cards, but hopefully it's not enough for this 12-8. Opponent? Opponent is debating. Wow. Will opponent play a creature? Land for turn. Okay, and another dragon. Wonderful. Well, let's play a creature. Draw some cards. Okay. Let's play a land for turn. We will tap down and put a stun counter on opponent's creature. We also can bite down, but we can save a bite down. Move to combat. Let's go ahead and get another food token. And we have 14 cards left. We will go ahead and end the turn. Right. Opponent, resolve. Opponent will definitely have to play a creature. Oh, okay. That's fine, opponent. You're gonna play another one? Opponent's gonna play another dragon. Yep. Resolve. Pass to attackers. Okay, we're going to attempt to bite down the dragon and win. Opponent? We did it! Good job to us. Unfortunate for opponent. Yes. The dragons are scary. We're kind of trying to do the same thing, just have big scary creatures, but we were able to pull it out that time. Okay. Another game? Let's try again. Our drafts are doing okay. I mean, we've done, well, this is our second draft. However, we're winning. So that's pretty cool. Okay, this is, maybe the dancing is what threw off our hand. Maybe. The magic god said stop dancing. Okay, we're gonna have to mulligan that for sure. This looks like a mulligan as well. Do we go down to 5? Okay, we'll keep this. The terror can go, and should we keep some removal just in case? Yes. Okay, well, let's play land for turn. And pass. Okay, well, 5 cards, however, we're going to try our best here. Okay, with some more removal, well, and a surveil, so surveil's not that bad. A bushwhack. We will keep it. I mean, worst case scenario, we can pull a land out of our deck. Best case scenario, we can bushwhack a worry thespian. Let's play a land for turn. Let's see if opponent is going to block. Opponent will not be blocking. We're gonna go get a land and end the turn. We don't mind taking 3, opponent. That's no problem. Yep. Opponent will play a land for turn and, oh, yep. Maybe we should have bushwhacked. Ooh. Opponent put Opponent put removal. Okay, let's play a elf. Next to combat. We probably won't attack. That's fine. We really, honestly, we're not aggressive. We need to survive until we can play our big creatures. So we will not be attacking. Oh, opponent's playing 3 colors. Opponent? Taking forever? Opponent, don't tempt us. We will block for days. Oh. Hexproof and haste. Well, that's cute. Yes, we were trying to murder your tutu. Okay, opponent saw that we would be definitely attacking. In turn. Well, okay, this is where we're at. We're at 6 mana. we would like to draw one of our amazing 6-drops and or something that will help us not die. We did have to go down to 5 cards, so we are at a 2-card disadvantage this game. However, hopefully it's fine. Opponent is going to play a spider and move the Swiftfoot boots, which is probably a good idea, opponent. Will opponent attack? No. Well, don't you worry. We have every land in existence that we would need forever. So we can, if opponent puts a counter on, 2 counters would do it. No attacks. We'll end the turn. Okay, we are waiting for opponent. We are also waiting to draw something other than a land. However, once we start doing that, ooh, well, good thing we have an enchantment for her. Ooh, good thing we don't have an enchantment for her. Okay, no problem, opponent. Opponent's gonna try to hit us for 3. We really need, okay, we're gonna block. We need to surveil. If we have another land on top, it's just not a good time for us. A bite down, not good right now. We need something that will particularly take care of the Alinda. Okay. Ooh, okay, well, unfortunately for us, we have to hit the Swiftfoot boots. I think we have to because we have to take care of this Alinda, who just had double hexproof right there, if anybody noticed. Half the hexproof down. Yeah, that's fine. Will we take 5? Opponent? Okay, in that case, no blocks, opponent. We are taking it. Oh my god! Okay, that's not good at all. At all, that's not good. We can't do anything about it? Wow! Double Swiftfoot boots, huh? Opponent might have this one. We cannot get through this Swiftfoot boots. Okay, opponent's gonna hit us for 6. Unfortunately, I mean, we're gonna take the 6. I don't think we can get through double Swiftfoot boots. Oh! That'll do it. Okay, well, next to combat. No attacks. In turn. Okay, well, of all the cards we could have drew, opponent went all in too. Opponent. The Alinda is so unfortunate. Yep. Please don't try to save the Alinda again. Oh, you're going to? Yay! Okay, well, we will play a terror, draw a card, and we can flash in. Okay, in turn. This is the only chance we have. We have to flash in this ambush wolf and block with everything. Opponent, hopefully opponent does not have an answer. Well, I guess we'll take the removal. I don't know. Draw a card. Okay, well that's nice. Just gonna block with everything. If opponent has removal, I mean, it just sucks. We cannot do anything. This is unfortunate. We're gonna have to play this 12-8. Draw a card. Okay, the Reclamation Sage, if we can survive this turn, is here to save the day. Ah, so unfortunate. Okay, that was 2 Swiftfoot boots. Of course, they have both. Just unfortunate. This is how drafts go sometimes, though. We really did have answers to Alinda too, and we just could not quite get there, unfortunately. Unfortunate. That was unfortunate. It's everything we did. We really did have plans to stay alive there, and it did not work out. However, that's okay, because we were only at 2 losses. That was some trash. However, that's okay. Let's jump into another one. Cry a little bit. Shake it off. Woo! Yeah. Oh. What do you do? We had to make it through 2 Swiftfoot boots. Alinda has hexproof from instance. We even had answers to it, and opponent just had everything they needed to take Alinda to victory. This is we'll keep it. It's not really what we want, but we have a Llanowar Elves, so let's just hope we draw something like an island and or a reason to continue playing. Okay, we'll play this. That way, at least when we get a 4-drop, on the bright side. Opponent? Yeah, that was dreadful. That last game was dreadful. Yes, opponent, you can draw a Kit Kat. Okay, we will play a land for turn. We will not be attacking. This terror is actually not as amazing as we wanted it to be. It really has not shown up at any time, to be honest. Yes. Pass to attackers. We're taking 1, opponent. Our turn. Ooh, okay, this is where things could get very bad very quickly. Very bad. Very quickly. Of course, opponent's playing in 3 colors, has all 3 colors in hand, has cards to... I love when draft starts going terribly. And I think it's usually when... No blocks. I think it's usually when we win a lot, and then the draft gods are like, ha. You thought you were gonna do good? And we're like, oh. Cry. Okay, sure, opponent. That's fine. Our turn. Of course we draw a blue card. Well, it's probably over. What a fun draft! Yeah, perhaps we shouldn't have kept the hand. Maybe a little greedy. We were like, oh, Llanowar Elves will get us there. Now we're not drawing lands at all. Opponent has a full board. I'm not sure we can come back from this. Well, we will still show this game because that's our life. However, we don't want to. Our turn. Okay, well, a Reclamation Sage is going to do absolutely nothing. Good games, opponent. Okay, well, we tried our bestest there. We can survive 1 more turn, but there's really nothing we can do. So we might as well do a quick little wrap up while we are losing this game. Yeah, so let's jump in for the wrap up. This last draft obviously is going very terribly. However, yeah, what can you do? We did okay though. I think we got like 4 or 5 wins. Yeah, opponent is just wrecking us right now. Opponent said, we would like nothing to be, what? Anyway. It's been fun, opponent. Anyway, back to the wrap up. Yeah, so we did, 4, maybe 5 games. I'm gonna check right now after we take our beats. Thank you, opponents. But I think we did 5 games. We're gonna find out right now. We won 4 games. We won 5 games on our last one, but we won 4 games. Okay, well, not the end of the world. However, let's look at our deck again because it was pretty cute. And some of the games that we played, super cute. And basically what we were wanting to do, that last hand we shouldn't have kept. Unfortunate, whatever. Last hand was unfortunate, but the rest of them, this card, amazing. Maybe we should build a deck with this card and the cat that dies and comes back. We're gonna try it. I don't know, is that cute? I don't know. Or somebody please give me an idea of a deck to play so I don't have to put so much effort into thinking. Please help. Anyway, yeah, that was our draft for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And yeah, I guess we'll try another one. But we did 2 today and I think they both went pretty well. We got some coins back. We got some gems back on both and we had a pretty good time. The Tolarian Terror was not supposed to be a part of this deck, clearly, because we could not cast it ever. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.